My app crashed while making this video, so let's try this again. Hi, my name is Roxy, and today is Saturday, June 1st, and I'm at Dollar General. We're going to do our $5 off 25 scenario, but today I am going to be doing it a little bit differently, and I'm going to be using another couponer's breakdown because I want to show newbie couponers exactly how to use someone else's breakdown and scenario so that hopefully this can help you when you're using my breakdowns. So the very first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to find a breakdown that you want to use. And for today's scenario, I'm going to be using coupons with Alicia's breakdown because it had a low out-of-pocket. I love the format that she does her breakdowns in. It's very pleasing to the eye. It's very quick but concise, and it shows you the information that you need. And on her very last slide, she gives you alternatives to her breakdowns if you don't have an item, which is something I ran into while doing this scenario. So I'm going to show you exactly step by step how we're going to go couponing using somebody's scenario. So you can either screenshot this or you can use the save icon to save it on Instagram. Most couponers use Telegram, Instagram, and Facebook to share their breakdowns. I am working on a Telegram group, but for now I share my breakdowns on Facebook and Instagram if I have the time to do them that week. So before I leave the house, I'm going to go through my Dollar General app and I'm going to make sure I have every coupon on this scenario so that if I don't, I can go ahead and make an alternative scenario using my Notes app or a piece of paper. And by screenshotting it, I'm able to zoom in and keep it that way. So for this deal, you're going to need to clip $5 off 25, your digital one, $2 off Scott, $2 off Dawn, $1.50 off Colgate, $2 off Colgate, $2.30 off Febreze plug, $2.30 off a Febreze small space, and $4 off an Airwick oil refill. If you have all those coupons or you are ready to make an alternative scenario, or if you need help with an alternative scenario, I would do this before leaving the house. And something that Alicia does that I love in her breakdowns is on the last page, she does this build your own scenario where if you don't have an item, she gives you the examples, the coupon, and the price right there. So now with the scenario in mind, we're going to go to the store, and when you get to the store, the very first thing you're going to do when you walk in is connect to Dollar General Wi-Fi. This will help make sure that you have signal in the store throughout your whole couponing journey. I am starting my scenario off in the toilet paper aisle, and I'm going to start by grabbing a pack of these Scott toilet papers that are the 6 big rolls, and there's a $2 off digital. I'm going to continue to go through the store and grab all of my items, and this is a great example because I did not have the Febreze oil plug for $3.25, so I ended up substituting it for soft soap for $2.95 with $1 off digital. For this scenario, my total before coupons and tax was $26.55. After my digital coupons and before tax, my subtotal was $6.75. I also did this same scenario on a second account, but there was only one toothpaste for the Colgate for $1.50, so I ended up substituting a Crest toothpaste with a $2 off digital. And this account had multiple coupons for the Febreze, so this is a good example of making sure you are clipping the correct coupon. The Dollar General coupon standards is that the lower coupon value will always come off first. So before I go to the register, I scan every item to make sure every coupon is attaching correctly. I add up my subtotal before coupons. I use my screenshot to subtract the coupon value to get my subtotal for that scenario, and then I go check out. The very first thing I do when I get to my car is rip off the 5 off 25 to have it for next week, and then I scan my receipt to fetch rewards. Then if I'm in my car filming content, that's when I will go over the receipt with y'all. But if you're just going couponing, you're done with the receipt unless you have other rebate apps that you need it for. And this is where I review the receipt to make sure all my digitals came off. But if they did not come off, I don't go back in and complain. You can always contact Dollar General customer service, but I usually don't. So for this receipt, we can see the $1 off Irish Spring came off, the $2 off Dawn came off, And then underneath the Dawn is the Febreze Air, and the $2.30 came off, the $4 off Airwick, the $1.50 off Colgate, the $2 off Scott, and then $2 off Colgate. My subtotal was $6.75 before tax, and after North Carolina tax, I paid $8.26. You can pay with Dollar General cashback, you can pay with a card, you can pay with cash, you can pay with multiple different options at Dollar General. And hopefully this scenario of using someone else's breakdown helped you. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I will answer them. And shout out to Coupons with Alicia for this breakdown. I love her content and her format. And she was one of the very first couponers who taught me how to coupon. And couponing is definitely a superpower. And now that I know how to do it, I want to share it with others. And I will be forever grateful for people like this online.